My name is Jodie.
I'm Claire.
My name is Benon Kumar.
I'm Tom.
I'm Mike.
I am Paddy Mark.
I'm Sarah Saab.
Jenny Fringe.
I'm Kirsten Mark.
My name's Sean.
My name's Michael.
I'm Jim Moody. I'm the CEO at Prolific.
I think what motivated me to join Prolific is the culture and just how people were during the whole interview process. When I was interviewing, I just found it to be very welcoming. It was more of a conversation during the interview rather than an actual fire of questions just back to back. And I think that's what made me feel really welcome and feel really comfortable in that they actually cared about my well-being and how I'd perform whilst working here.
I was really captured and charmed by sort of the genuineness and sincerity and the mission of everyone I talked to during the recruitment process. And the more I found out about Prolific, the more I sensed massive opportunity for our customers and for us and for how we might impact the world in our own special way.
I was motivated to become a Prolifico. I think when I started talking to Phelim and the others during the interview process and really got a feel for a company with a really great, caring culture. It's something that's perhaps not as common as it should be in the tech industry. And I think Prolific's a really special place because of that.
For me, I really wanted to be part of a company that has a strong core mission and good values.
I've always been someone who loved research and saw the value of impactful research on people. So I wanted to join a company that could harness that and improve research.
I think from the outset, I really believed that the company had a mission and ambition where they wanted to change the world. And then as soon as I got to meet people from the team during the interview process, it just kind of solidified for me that everyone was kind of fully behind that mission and that was why they were there. And yeah, couldn't wait to join.
I went to my first round of interviews and I was treated so well from start to finish.
The mission, I think, is too easy now to overlook how important it is to treat people ethically during research. And I've got friends who are in academia who tell me about how important that is to them.
The principles, specifically how Prolific has a principle that we celebrate our differences. It's very important to me, and I feel to work for such a diverse and inclusive organisation is paramount to what I look for, and that's really what drew me in.
You know, I've learned so much from all the different people across the company. Every single person has such inspiring talent. Everybody's so passionate. Everyone's so good at what they do. It's kind of intimidating. It's a lot to kind of live up to. But yeah, I think we just learn so much from each other. So I'd say inspiring.
Where I'd recently moved from back home in Nigeria to London, and I had a week of work to look forward to before joining Prolificon, where I could meet all of my colleagues the next week. So that's my favourite memory, the first 2 weeks of Prolific.
I think a standout was the last year Prolificon big annual meetup that we had together, and we did a big kind of karaoke session. It's just a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed that.
And my favourite memory was the first team meetup that we did. So it was a great time to kind of get together with the team I'm working with, and then we rounded it off with working at a community kitchen in North London.
Anytime one of our teams has their first big success, I think being there to share that with them and sort of witness them delivering value to customers is just a magical experience. And you know, over the last year and a half, we've had a chance to experience that over and over again.
My favourite memory is the people team went to Seville for one of our team meetups. We went there for 3 days, loads of workshops, and enjoyed the sun, and it was great.
Prolific is a very flexible company, and it meant that I had the flexibility to work from London as well as be very close to family, which I hold dear to my heart, back home in Africa as well.
Find remote working really fantastic. So I'm a new dad, well, not really that new anymore. I've got a 1-year-old, but the way I'm able to kind of balance, home life and work life while working remotely is just fantastic. And to be honest, I can't imagine doing it any other way.
Probably been a bit of what I've been looking for since I come out of university. I've always worked in that kind of studio culture, a bit more autonomy, a bit more freedom and trust, and that's what I would say Prolific offers with remote working.
The advantages of day-to-day remote are just incredible, right? Kind of walking to your own office with your own cup of coffee in the morning is pretty amazing.
So I'm based in South Liverpool, and it's a massive plus to my life being able to walk my dog in the park in the morning and be back at my desk in good time with a cup of coffee.
been great. It's fantastic. I think the biggest thing for me is just the kind of range of diverse talent and that we've been able to kind of support and attract through doing that. And all the different people and different lifestyles and you know, working approaches that allows us to manage. So yeah, personally, I'm a huge fan of remote first model.
Empowering.
I'd say high integrity.
Dynamic.
Inspiring.
Caring.
Understanding.
Compassion. I think everybody really sort of cares about each other and is always trying to kind of understand each other.